Welcome to Spain. You literally just got here, or maybe you're packing your bags right this second, and let me just say you are in for an amazing ride. The culture, the food, the unbelievable academic opportunities, it's a huge, exciting chapter. But let's talk about the elephant in the room, the absolute wall of Spanish bureaucracy standing between you and your actual life here. Look, if you're feeling like you're trading tapas for endless paperwork right now, you are absolutely not alone. It's overwhelming.
You're completely ready to hit the books and explore your new city, but instead, you're just stuck stressing over immigration rules. It's completely normal to feel anxious, especially when you don't really speak the language of the bureaucracy yet. But take a breath, because this explainer is your highly practical, no-nonsense survival guide to clear all that up. We're going to fix the confusion right now.
Okay, let's dive into this. We're keeping it simple and theory-free today. Welcome to Student Life. Step 1 is official admission. Step 2 is the document checklist. Step 3 covers working rights. Then we'll hit duration and extensions, and finally, wrap up with a mandatory official disclaimer. We're only focusing on what's strictly required by the rules.
Section 1. Welcome to Student Life. Let's get the terminology down.
So, to really navigate this system, there's one golden phrase you absolutely have to memorize. It's estancia por estudios. In English, we basically just call this your student stay. This is the official legal authorization that lets you remain in Spain to pursue higher or post-compulsory studies. Seriously, whether you're filling out a form, talking to an officer, or booking an appointment, estancia por estudios is the exact phrase you need. It is literally the key to your legal status here.
To get that status sorted without losing your mind, we've boiled it down to a simple 3-step guide. Admission, documents, and rights. That's the whole shebang. We're stripping away the noise so you can just get this done. Moving right along to Step 1, official admission.
This is the very first totally non-negotiable hurdle. You need what the Spanish authorities call admisión de centro oficial, which simply means admission to an official center. You have to have documented acceptance into an authorized Spanish study institution. It can't be just a casual, unofficial language meetup. It has to be recognized by the state. And a quick side note on who this is actually for. You cannot be a citizen of the European Union, since they have totally different rules. And you can't currently be in Spain in an irregular immigration situation. You've got to do this through the proper legal channels.
Which brings us to Step 2, the document checklist.
And this brilliantly illustrates the exact paperwork you need to gather. Let's work through this carefully. First, every single applicant has to prove they have sufficient funds to support themselves. Second, you must have valid private health insurance with full coverage in Spain. Now pay super close attention to these next two, because they depend entirely on how long you're staying. If your student stay exceeds 6 months, things get stricter. For anything over 6 months, you strictly require a criminal record certificate, proving you don't have a record back home, plus a medical certificate. If you're only here for, say, a 3-month summer course, you skip those last two. But cross that 6-month mark, and they are absolutely mandatory.
So where do you actually hand all this in? Well, you can apply from abroad at the Spanish consulate in your home country, or you can apply from within Spain after you arrive legally. But here's the kicker. By default, you should expect this process to require an in-person appearance. You're probably going to have to show up face-to-face to hand your documents to an official. Don't expect to just drop it in the mail.
Let's get into the fun stuff. Step 3, working rights.
Now, what's really interesting about this is this magic number right here, 30. If you are pursuing higher education studies, you actually have the right to work up to 30 hours per week. That is a massive game changer. Whether you want to get a standard job with a company or hustle as a freelancer or self-employed worker, you are officially allowed to work up to 30 hours a week on your student stay. It's just fantastic flexibility to help fund your tapas habit or get some real-world experience.
But we really need to draw a very forceful contrast here. You, the student, get that awesome 30-hour work benefit. However, if your family members are coming to Spain with you as dependents on your student stay, they are absolutely not allowed to work. 0 hours. The right to work is strictly for you, the student. It's crystal clear in the rules, so you definitely want to factor that into your financial planning.
Next up, duration and extensions.
So how long is this paperwork actually good for? Well, your estancia por estudios can actually be multi-year, perfectly matching the length of your official program. If you're doing a 4-year degree, your authorization can cover those 4 years right from the jump, which is a huge relief. And if you need an extension later, say for a master's degree, the government has simplified the whole process under a new regulation called RD 1155/2024. Basically, they've made it way easier for successful students to stay in the system without jumping through quite as many hoops.
Finally, Section 6, the mandatory official disclaimer.
Just to ground us back in reality for a second,
Everything in this explainer is navigational information to help you out, but it's not official legal advice. Immigration rules can be super specific to your personal situation, so you must always verify directly with the official source. Go straight to inclusion.gov.es for the latest updates. Now that you have the map to navigate this bureaucracy, are you ready to officially unlock your Spanish student experience?
That was a quick overview. On our website you'll find step-by-step guides to many procedures, the Padrón, the health card, the NIE, the TIE, legalization, and more. The link is in the description. And if you get stuck, message our Telegram bot. We'll walk you through for free, step by step.